Hello everyone, this is Afti. In this video, I'm gonna try to talk about the new partner Anis. It's been a few days since her release, but I haven't seen her popping up really in anywhere. Perhaps not enough people are building her and using her. I tried to use her in the Tencent tournament every day, but the result is also limited. Let's talk about her skill first. Her skills, her playstyle is going to be around the magic box. So she summons the magic box whenever she uses unique skills or whenever she dies. And what the magic box does is it does inherit some attack, 100% of attack, 100% of def, and 6% of HP. That's kind of high for like summoners. Like it's very rare to have 100% defense, so it's gonna be pretty tanky, and it's similar to like Anne, where like you summon two minions instead of one, like to take some hit, and this box will be just roughly as tanky, but this box also attacks, so that means yeah, we'll talk about that later, but let's take a look at what the box does. So whenever the box dies, Anis will recover 500 rage. That's decent, the half of the rage bar. Once you start up to a 5-star, Anis and Magic Box will also reduce AoE damage by 30%. That's decent, but honestly I haven't seen it making a huge difference. Some of the AoE damage is still high enough to just kill Anis. And what's interesting for her is she deals 200% damage to all enemies, making it a AoE skill, but that's very rare in summoners. I think Gagaku has an AoE skill of 1 column, but Anis is for the everyone. 200% is not high, but it's good for applying maybe some of the effects. That makes there is a weapon. I didn't have it on her, but there's a weapon Now Never that will silence people, and it's available for summoners. And maybe Anis is the only summoner that can use that weapon well, and here it is. So it does have silencing effects. You can use it as a sorcerer or summoner. There is no full board AoE for attackers, and the only full board AoE in a summoner is Anis. So Anis can take advantage of that. But I feel like not many people are building her because this simply because she is a summoner. It's not that easy to fit into many of the teams. Even if we are talking about sorcerer team, then Anis will only fit like you can have as at most one summoner, and that's gonna replace probably the healer's place. So it's gonna have to compete with Anna's spot, but it's not, or the guardian. Let's say like either healer or guardian, but I feel like Anis is not as strong as Anna or not as strong as Angela, so she's definitely not there to be like the optimal choice. Well, let's continue with the skills just to get rid of them all. So when the magic box dies, and not only Anis recovers rage, but there's also a chance for Anis to gain invincibility for 1 round, or reduce like just absorb all the rages from the enemy with highest rage, or reduce HP of whoever killed that box by half, and it doesn't have any effect on the leader or boss on the enemy side. And energy, you can also reduce energy. Like one of the effects is reduce ally spirit and hand energy by half. I think this kind of, like if you think about the effects, reduce half HP, that's pretty strong. Or reduce energy, like energy by half, like that's either passive that's worthy of the light buttoner Vivian, or like the HP chopping mechanism. It's kind of similar to what we have here. Where is she? Couldn't find her. The new sorcerer partner we had Nephir, and there is also reducing rage similar to Edward, or invincibility one round. Well, there's no other character that has invincibility only for one round, but like you can see, like she does offer a benefit for a lot of partners, making her like fun to play. But in reality, maybe that's not consistent, and it's not always gonna give you what you want. The special skill doesn't do much, and it does only buff the magic box attack and the crit rate. Yeah, so I think well, about let's just take a look at how I'm just gonna replace her with Anna right now, like at the first spot, and let's do a couple fights. I hope I lose. Oh no, I didn't lose. I only have seven tickets, so if I lose, I get more one replays to look at. Also, I forgot to mention Annie's summon spot will probably prioritize this spot, and then this spot, and then others. Let's see, Annie's is here. Decent damage, but not enough. I wonder what that did. Maybe reduce the rage. Maybe that reduced HP by half for Britannia. I don't know what that did. Swap HP, but alright, maybe we can skip the part, but it should be very soon. That should be it. Alright, so I just thought about it, why not put Anis in the first spot? That might give us more. I think that the first spot can at least block the first Gami's ultimate. Let's take a look. And the box, the problem is the box will spawn here, but not there. I think their AI has a lot of problem. Like AI should have put her in here. That's where she belongs. Oh well. I guess we can skip this one. So maybe we should put her in the second spot. Let's see if this way she can spawn in other side. Probably not. Probably not. The game is strong enough to kill any of the damage dealer. Yeah, I won't have enough time to put her there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The AI makes her not that good, in my opinion. So Anis is not gonna be able to fit into the first spot. Let's get it back and get this done. Let's see. This time Annie should be able to do something. Mallory is definitely not optimal because they have Gami. I need to like think about Gami and not putting a lot of the strong damage dealer early. Otherwise, they can only just do one-time damage. But okay, it's okay. Like nowadays, the arena is not that hardcore. I don't know what that did. Probably reduced her HP to a half. Probably that cleared the rage. Alright, that's much about it. I think that's the later part is not really the Anise. Let's do it again. Let's see what Anise does this time. Oh, not starting with Scammy. Okay, Gammy's in. Nice, but still not enough. Like just one magic box. Let's see what this magic box does. Okay, can hold on to some attack. Let me see. Okay, I didn't know what it does. Probably reduce the energy. Okay, that's it. So you see, like, there are chances where only one box dies in a game. So it's not that consistent. Let's take another look. Probably this will be the last one. I already have a ton of advantage here. Let's see what Anise will do. I should really change the AI to put, like, prioritize Anise in the mid lane. Okay, what did that do? Probably reduced HP? Or rage, I mean rage. Okay, attack up. There's 200% attack, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have not enough survivability. Kill all of them. Nice damage for Nephew. Alright, that's probably it. Ah. Alright, I think to give it a conclusion, Alice is probably fun to play, but not that strong right now in the like arena meta. I think another place where Anis can be useful is Tencent, because in Tencent, any AOE is good. Like you probably at least need 10 AOEs to for each of the team to at least have some AOE in every team, and you have more AOE the better. I did try to use her. Like I haven't found the place where Anis is carrying the game, probably because I'm not like putting her in the driver's seat. But like this is kind of, her damage is okay-ish. It's not that high. This is what I have today. What I have yesterday might be a little bit better. So I also have her in the semifinals, but I looked at the replay and it was never used. The first team just cleared them all. I did have a once where Anis was able to stall the game indefinitely against Ana. So Ana, Ana can heal and can also sometimes damage. If your character cannot regenerate HP, then Ana will be able to kill your characters. Otherwise, if you have high enough burst damage, you can get through Ana, but otherwise you will not be able to. But Anis can like do the stall with Ana indefinitely. Not every character can do that, but at least Anis can do it. So I also think that putting her in the mid column makes the most sense, like in the center spot. So she will spawn the box right in front of herself. So if she's only member left, so remember she has 30% AoE damage reduction. So after enemy AoE, there is a chance where Anis is only partner left. Then Anis at least will protect herself with that box. So I think that also makes her not that carrying in the Tencent tournament. You put her in the first spot, then she would probably die and just have one magic box, not able to use that magic box to shield herself. But if you do her like place her in the middle, then she will at least act the second. So the first partner has to carry the Tencent match. Otherwise, you probably lose horribly. That's my opinion. So I think the gearing choices for her is if you want her to be more of a like a damage dealer, and you use more attack gears. If you want her to be more defensive, then stacking up HP or defense both makes sense. She does have pretty good scaling compared to other summoners. I think that's all in my opinion. So right now, she doesn't seem like her skills is definitely that definitely has values, but there's just too much randomness to her skill. That makes her not that good, and also maybe I need to get her to level 240 to see the full strength of her. But XP bottles are very scarce, and I don't have enough resources to get her there. The conclusion I want to say is, like if you like her design, get one copy of her and farm her in Arcana. Doesn't really need to stress out for this character. I know this video is super late, and you probably missed the chance of pulling her at the time of watching this video, but that's fine for you. Maybe in the future, if there are really tough PvE content, and you need to like just try as many times as you can to hit one of the effects perfectly and to get through that stage, that's maybe where Anis is going to be powerful. As of right now, she is not essential. So yeah, that's my feeling about Anis. But she, like, her effects is definitely not weak. Like the stats are on top of, like, among the top of summoners, and those effects for his unique skill, assuming that enemy can kill a magic box before she uses her magic desire of devour again, then that can make her pretty useful. Like reducing the energy every round, it's gonna be pretty helpful. Giving like invincibility every round, it's gonna be very helpful, but reducing rage and HP, not too much. But also we've seen that it's more often the case than the other two. There probably is a different chance for them, but I don't know. We only have a couple try. I think that's it for this video. Probably not the best that I can do, but you know, like it's also very limited. We only have Arena and Tencent and some of the things today. We don't have tons of exciting content. I hope they release more chapters. So, and with the difficult PvE content, we can try out more partners on the strategies. Alright, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.